I know I talked to past players from our team and they're in college now. It's like, try and get better every day. Every time you step on the ice, don't take it for granted and just fly through the motions. Try and be the best player on the ice, be the first player on for practice and the last player off, and just try to be the best you can be.
It's a simple philosophy and one that most successful players follow. But like most things, it's easier said than done. Then again, Powell River defenseman Craig Dalrymple isn't one to take the easy way out. Making tough decisions like leaving Ontario for the BC Hockey League doesn't scare the big 20-year-old one bit.
I know there was many teams in Ontario that wanted me. There was like, I got letters in the mail, I was getting phone calls every day, but I heard from a couple of friends like, the West is the best. So I did some research on the BCHL, and kind of out of the blue, I just got a phone call one night from Chad Van Diemen, our assistant coach, and it was like, here's what we got.
Kind of had to change my flight around and track them down, and ended up at a Boston Pizza there in Stratford, and it turned out to be a pretty good meeting in the long run.
At 6'5", Dalrymple is a tower of power on the back end for the Kings, whose lofty playoff goals revolve around the hulking blue liner. And after finishing off the regular season with 20 goals and 49 points, Dalrymple is hoping to go deep into the postseason before moving on to the Ohio State next year.
He came out and it just opened up more doors, and there's a few schools on him, and he decided to go to Ohio State. So the league, just that extra added exposure that it gave to him, and he's really enjoyed it.
I started talking to maybe half a dozen to a dozen schools, and it was hard. Like, it was hard to make a decision. I kind of relied on Kent, and I'm like, Kent, like, I didn't know what to do. Kent kind of took over a little bit, and he's like, well, Dally, like, I think Ohio State may be the right fit, and I knew they took me there on a fly down, and I had to say yes right away with what they offered me.
Craig Dalrymple and his Powell River Kings host the Surrey Eagles tonight to start round 2 of the playoffs, with the winner of this series facing off against the winner of Penticton and Merritt for the Fred Page Cup. Irfpowellriverbchl2012mar27, Sportsnet, Vancouver.